one of the realtors in the class shared that he's been in the business about 3 years, and he didn't realize that information in the MLS is negotiable, or it's an exchange of information. Let me give you a simple example. Washer in the MLS, it says the seller are excluding the washer, dryer, and refrigerator. Well, at the right price, it's included, right? If the seller can go and buy that. But what I found fascinating by it was this realtor has started during COVID, historically limited inventory time, where sellers were so much in control that every word that the seller put out or the listing agent through the MLS, like you did everything to do exactly what they wanted and how they wanted. And it was just interesting because we were talking about how, as the market transitions, and we're very, very early in that, and as it transitions, how you have to adjust the business model. But it was just neat that he was willing to share his perspective, and that from the class we were doing, he just picked up and realized, wow, I didn't realize that there's more flexibility in that. Do you find that when you're training and coaching agents who have somebody who maybe started during COVID versus somebody who's been in 11 plus years, do you find it different experiences?
Definitely. And it's not just the fact that they started in COVID. I found that over the course of coaching. And that is, what is the market that I started in, right? We've all had our first kiss. And that becomes the benchmark that we measure a lot of other kisses too, right? That's just a reality. First impressions have a lasting impression, right? Whatever analogies you want to throw out there. So the market that I'm in when I start is going to be the market that, that's where I honed my skills. That's where I cut my teeth. So that's going to be automatically, that's going to be my default position, probably for my whole career. So I have to do a lot of work to get rid of those implicit bias. I mean, that's really what we're talking about, right? If I grow up in an environment where there's no inventory, and 7 years from now, there's a lot of inventory, I still got to recognize the fact that my knee-jerk reaction is to take whatever the seller tells me at face value. And it's going to be harder for me to challenge what that seller is telling me, challenge, negotiate with them. Now, I can learn those skills, but I got to build the scaffolding to work through that. And yes, absolutely, that's a big part of what we talk about.